okay? I'm going to give this guy some oxygen. His name is Mr. Bob Kelly, so I'm going to go over here and talk to him. Hi, Mr. Bob Kelly. My name's Jessica, respiratory therapist. I'm going to send doctor's orders for some oxygen. So I'm going to check in real fast. Let me see if I slit. Okay, verify that. Perfect. First thing I want to do, though, is kind of get an assessment. I'm going to take your vitals real fast and your blood oxygen content. So take your pulse real fast and respiratory rate. Okay. All right. We have 120, and we'll go with 30 for your respiratory rate. So we're going to enter that into my chart here, computer. Okay. So we're going to real fast check your blood oxygen content. This is a pulse oximeter, and it measures the amount of oxygen circulating around your system. It goes on your finger, and we'll push the button, turn it on. All right, your blood oxygen content is 84, so we're gonna get some oxygen to bring that up for you. So there's that, and charting. Okay. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna use a nasal cannula. So I'm gonna hook this up. If it were oxygen, it'd be green, but we're pretending, so it's yellow for air. There. Okay. And I'm going to hook this up here. All right, so the cannula is probably the most popular and easy to use system we have. So we have the 2 prongs here, and there's a curve to them, so you want to have the curves going up. Yes? So the curve's going up. That goes into your nostrils like that, and then you take the 2 and they kind of wrap around your ear. And this guy doesn't really have normal ears because he's, you know, a mannequin. So we're just gonna pretend that it's on his ears because he doesn't have them. Okay, so there, wrap around his ears. Pretend he doesn't have ears. All right, there we go. That's the cannula, and then they meet in the middle down here. Stay. Just pretend. Okay, there you go. Whatever. Okay, so then the doctor's prescribed your flow. He wants 5, so we're going to turn up to 5. Okay. They ask, how does that feel? Feels good? Feel better? Okay, so now we're going to, we have a couple minutes, let the oxygen flow through the system. Then we're going to check them again. Hold on, sweetheart. I bring my kid to the hospital to work. Okay, so check your pulse again. Respiratory rate. Okay, so he's feeling better because his pulse is down. And just respiratory rate's down. And we'll do a blood oximetry one more time to see if the oxygen is indeed circulating, reaching all of his tissues. Alright, it says 92, so it's working, yay. So now we can just let Mr. Bob Kelly chill with his oxygen, and then you come back and check on him later. So there's that with the cannula, and then if we're going to use a different system, next we're using a mask. So same thing, I've checked him, you know, whatever, blah, blah. So now the doctor wants to use this Venturi mask, okay? So this one is a high flow, and it sets a precise oxygen, FiO2, fractional inspiration oxygen. You can set a precise one that stays the same no matter what. So doctor wants this, so we hook this back up to our oxygen, which should be green, yellow. Let's place the mask over the patient. Big head. Okay. Put the mask on and then squish the thing on his nose. Okay. So then the doctor, this thing, keep it on here. It's to prevent it being covered by a blanket and impeding the air that you need to make this thing work. So if you want to change it, you see doctor wanted 35, right? So you pull this thing out and it has it marked on here. So you set it at 35. There's ranges for liter flow. This would be 3 liters, this would be 6, but the liter flow coming in does not affect the oxygen content, so it can kind of be whatever the patient prefers. So we have that on there. Is that comfortable? Well, as comfortable as it can be. Okay, so we're going to start with 6. You can hear it. Have a high flow. Not too much. We need a little too much. It's kind of uncomfortable. We can turn it down and make him feel a little more comfortable. Okay, 5. Okay, he's okay with that. Right, that good? Okay, so he's okay with that. So same thing. Now we're going to let that sit for a minute, and then we're going to check him again, which, you know, I did. Remember, yay, put back up. Okay, so there you go. That is the 2 different masks, 2 different delivery systems. Mask and the cannula. And that's it. Okay.
Good.
Good.